welcome to Vlogmas Day 9. Today's gonna be different. It's not gonna be a typical vlog. As you can tell by the title, I decided to finally do a full day of eating. It is odd that I have to eat this much food, and figured I would show you guys what that looks like. So just a short little background because I want to get into the video. If you're wondering why the heck does this tiny little girl have to eat 6,500 calories a day, I will give you a little backstory. I struggled with severe anorexia for about 3 years when I was in college. At one point was down actually at 66 pounds, and I am 5'6", so not good. I was able to recover on my own from that by eating about 3,000 calories a day, and I was able to get back up to 95 pounds within like a few months, so that was great. About a year ago, actually, January of this year, I got really sick all of a sudden, and I had extreme stomach cramping, extreme stomach pain. I was in the ER. A bunch of weird things were happening with my body. And from that point on, everything was just a little bit off. From about February until July, I lost weight again unintentionally. I did not decrease my calorie intake. I was still eating at least 3,000 every day, but I got down to about 78 pounds. So not as low as before, but still not good. More importantly, aside from my weight, I just felt terrible all the time. I was very sick. If you guys have been following me for a long time, you know that I spent pretty much this entire year in different hospitals all over the West Coast trying to figure out what's going on with my body. It's not just stomach problems. I have a lot of weird symptoms. I've been diagnosed with Crohn's. I've been diagnosed with Addison's disease, pituitary problems. So I've been given a lot of diagnoses that I'm not really sure if all of them are true or if they just need to label things so that they can bill me. But I got down to a really low weight again. I was like, okay, well, 3,000 calories isn't enough. I'm gonna have to up it again. So starting at the end of July, I decided to increase my calories again. I think I went up to like 4,500. I kept going up and up because I would gain a little bit and then stop gaining. So from July until now, I guess you could say, well, really from July until like the beginning of October, I got back up to 90 pounds. Now, currently, I'm still about 90 pounds, so it's been about a month of maintaining this weight, but I'm currently eating anywhere from 6,000 to 6,500 calories a day. Now, obviously, I would need to increase my calories again if I want to keep gaining weight, which I obviously do, but I know that it's not necessary for me to eat this much to gain weight, and I think if I figure out what's going on with my body, if I figure out why my body isn't absorbing anything, because that's kind of what the problem is, it just doesn't absorb anything, it just will go straight through me, or I don't really know what happens to it when I eat it, because like I'll go into all the medical stuff in a different video if you want me to explain like everything that I've been through. I currently have to eat about 6,500 calories a day, every day. No, I do not have the appetite for this food. In fact, I don't have an appetite ever. My hormones are so messed up from all of this crap that I literally don't get hungry. So I'm essentially force feeding myself all day. But the thing is, if I don't eat this much food, like even 2 days of being under, I will drastically start losing weight again. So it's very frustrating. I feel very sick all the time. It's hard to tell whether I feel sick because I'm sick or like because there's so much going on with my body, or if it's also just because of all the food that I have to eat, and I'm sure it's a little bit of both. Anyway, that was just the short little background. I can go more into depth with all the science behind everything because I do have an idea of why this is all happening. It's kind of a combination of malabsorption, also hypermetabolism that never resolved after anorexia. And there's just a lot of things that play into it. My pituitary thing really plays into it. Pretty much anytime you have any kind of autoimmune disease, there's kind of a weird disconnection from what you eat and what you weigh and how your body takes it all in. So there's just a lot that goes into it. But all of that information aside, you guys are going to see a typical day of eating for me. My dream is to be able to not have to count calories anymore and to just be able to eat and actually have an appetite and get hungry, get full, be normal, be able to go out and just eat a meal and not have to worry about like being so specific and on it every day, because it is like mentally draining and it sucks. When I want to just like go hang out with someone for a whole day, like it's a huge ordeal. The thing that I want to address is that yes, I'm sure I would feel better if I didn't eat dairy and if I didn't eat blah 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 and blah blah blah, but the thing is, like, it's more important for me to get in calories right now than anything. If you want to gain weight and you have IBS or IBD or any kind of autoimmune thing, you honestly just have to eat a lot. Like, forget about the pain that the food puts you in and just suck it up and eat. That's what I've learned, because I tried the whole like exclude dairy, exclude gluten, blah blah blah, and that just made me crazy. And I still felt sick. So honestly, just eat what you can. And yeah, okay, I've been talking for too long, so let's get into the video. Have fun. This is a full day of eating, 6,500 calories style. So I have failed at filming this after I already ate half of it, but I have a Chipotle bowl with white rice, black beans, steak, chicken, sour cream, cheese, pico, and then a cup of guac, and I also had a little kid-sized bag of chips. So figure that all out and put it here on the screen. Other random snacks that I have had in the past 2 hours that I did not show you. I finished this bag of Boom Chicka Pop sweet and spicy. There was probably a little over half left. So 3 servings, so about 520 calories. This bag of chocolate chips with dark milk and white chocolate chips, there's just like 2 servings left in that. And because I just bought these yesterday at Whole Foods and I wanted to try them, I had like a serving of this Boom Chicka Pop salted caramel popcorn. So I'm just getting ready to go to this Barnes & Noble thing to watch my niece sing. It's not important. But anyway, I am about to eat this Premier Protein bar. It is double chocolate crunch, 270 calories. I'm really annoyed with myself because I'm failing at this full day of eating challenge. But it's hard because I do like a lot of snacking and like a lot of meals. So it's hard to remember. But I had some of this kimchi salsa, which calories are negligible, like 20 maybe. Tortilla chips from Chipotle, and I had probably let's see, so we got 3 big bags of chips and a baby bag. I had a baby bag with my lunch, and probably, well, this is all that's left out of the 3 big bags. My mom only had like 3, so I probably had the equivalent of like 1.5 bags, which they don't put that many chips in the bag, so not crazy, but I'll figure that out and put the calories here. It's currently like 9 o'clock. Tonight's pint of choice is going to be Ben & Jerry's half-baked froyo. Also, because I had half of this last night, I'm just going to finish it tonight because I just want to get rid of it. It's pretty good though. It's the Tilamook Authentic Sweet Cream Ice Cream, and there's about half left, which is $2.20 per serving, so $4.40 of this. I think the half-baked is like 700, but I'll figure that out and put the calories here. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that video. Let me know down below what else you want to see, if you want to see more of these, if you want to know a little bit more about what's going on with my body. I mean, I would like to know a little bit more about that too. Hopefully, in the near future, I'll be able to be normal again. I'll be able to, I'd like to gain 10 to 15 to 20 more pounds, probably 20 or even more. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys all tomorrow in Vlogmas Day 10. Bye!